What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. And this is Dr. Hammerstein, and today I'm just super excited because I finally got the Galaxy S20 Ultra in my hands. And yes, I did pre-order this, so it finally arrived from the pre-order set. I did order it on the 10th, and finally I have it here in my hands. Just super excited. And as we can see on my table here, I do have the S21 Ultra, one of my favorite phones in 2021 if I'm not mistaken. And we also have the S22 Ultra. So I've been using the S21 Ultra for a good 1 year, and I've been using the S22 Ultra ever since. And now after this video, I will be actually switching over to the S23 Ultra. And right now I'm actually recording with the S20 FE, so you can sort of say that I'm very familiar with Samsung phones in general. But there's a big but. I am still very excited for the S23 Ultra. So like I mentioned, I did pre-order this, and this is the exclusive online edition color. Mine is the graphite, and of course if you buy the normal retail units, they will come with a standard kind of logo. And yeah, I mean, it's really nice, and I'll show you in today's video why, as a S21 Ultra user, or as an S22 Ultra user, why I'm still very excited about this, because of a few major key features here which they have definitely added into the 23 Ultra. So in today's video, let us just get right into it. Okay, so we're going to start off here with the packaging, and it's going to be very similar to the phone models that we have had with the 22. So you can see here, these are the boxes that we have had previously. We have the S logo, and of course, this one here is a little bit different, but in terms of size, you know, it's about the same as last year's 22. You don't have a charger in this, and pretty similar to how normally the iPhones do kind of take out. So it's very similar to the competitors over here. With the IEMI number, we have this, which we are going to take out. What else we have? We have nothing much actually. Really very empty. I'm pretty sure that maybe you have some manual books and stuff, but we're not really interested in that. And here is the phone, and I gotta say, it looks really nice. And I'm gonna peel this off. Oh, yeah, it always still feels really good in hand. So the first thing that I want to share with you guys why I'm excited about this is the build and design. And having a quick look with last year's S22, you might think like, James, or maybe like Dr. Hamas, what are you talking about? It looks exactly the same, and you are not wrong, but you are not right either. And the reason why I'm saying that is because of these sides over here. So with last year's model, we have the Victus Plus on the back and front. Here we have the Victus 2. In terms of durability, here we have had the Corning Victus, or is it something like that? But one of the major things they have changed here is the sides. So they have made it a little bit more squarish on the side here, and that is a major change, because last year with the S22, it's very curvy. So in case if you want to use it without a case, you want to watch some shows, you know, it's a bit hard to grip it in that sense, because you're going to get a lot of accidental touches because it kind of flows to the sides. I do like the S21 Ultra previously. I think that was one of the better ones here. So you can see it's very similar, because you don't have that thick kind of overflow screen on the side here, so you're not going to get a lot of accidental touches. I think this was one of the best when it came to the curved display, but they brought it back here with the S23 Ultra, something I have complained a lot with the S22 Ultra, but it looks like they have listened to me, they have listened to this channel, and they have brought it back here. Other than that, in terms of three of them, the button layouts are all the same. You have your power and volume rockers on one side, empty on the other, and going on to the bottom here, we have the stylus, we have the stereo speaker setup, we have the USB-C for charging, and also the headphone jack, the SIM card tray slot. Again, very similar to your previous models. Not much difference, but I really do like this touch over here. Okay, so another thing that I was also looking forward to, let's talk about the internal specs. So here it does come with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. And yeah, it's top of the line, it's in 2023, so top of the line in terms of specs, so crazy in terms of speed and all that. You do have your LPDDR5 RAM as well. This one does come with 12 gigs of RAM. And also it does come with UFS 4 storage. I bought mine for about 56.99 ringgit Malaysia, which does give the double storage option, and I know in a lot of places they have that option as well. So yeah, I mean, in most places they will give you that double storage pre-order, but I think now it's already gone. And yeah, it's crazy amount of specs. And in terms of battery size, this is one thing that I was really looking forward to even since the Galaxy Note 20 days, and that is because here in terms of size, again, you might not notice it in terms of the spec sheet, but in terms of size, 5000, 5000, 5000. But I have heard a lot of good news about the battery performances because of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor, which is of course more efficient, more battery saving in that sense, and also it does help with the cooling chamber over here, which has been missing in most of Samsung flagship phones. Like, you will know when it comes to the cooling chamber, they really haven't talked about it a lot, but with the S23 Ultra, they have mentioned it that they will help to cool, and it has a bigger surface area to dissipate heat. So I'm really looking forward in terms of the battery on the S23 Ultra. Okay, so as I am setting up this phone, I am using, of course, Smart Switch to just transfer all my data. It's so easy, especially if you've been using a lot of your Samsung devices. It just works very seamlessly. And yeah, just gonna do all of this. All right, and okay, so the one other thing that I'm really excited about definitely are the cameras. So I'm going to skip through other stuff like the IP68 rating, the display and speakers, because I think it's about the same on all three. Like, I'm not really looking forward to that. It's already very good on both these two phones. Display as well, 120Hz AMOLED panel. Here does have the LTPO3, which is of course updated. But other than that, you're not going to notice like, you know, this is an LTPO3 panel, this is LTPO2 or 1. You know, you're not going to really notice that. So I'm going to skip through that. Speaker wise, they have the stereo speaker setup on all three. So again, nothing much. Okay, so as we can see from my phone here, you can see the display, the colors, like I mentioned. I'm just going to skip through this because you can see the colors are all very vibrant and very accurate. So this is one thing I really like. And yeah, this is about it when it comes to these three Samsung phones. But of course, we are going to talk about the cameras here because there is a major jump. So from the 21 to 22, you can see that the design has changed, which I do like this design still up to today. I think I like this. They changed it a lot over here. I was a little bit disappointed. I was like, you know, why did you change it? It looks so boring and simple. And then with the 23 as well, I was like, no, why are you keeping it like that? But then it kind of helps to streamline the devices, like make it very Samsung-ish. Like, in a sense, like if I bring this out, regardless if you have a 22 or 23 or a Plus or a normal version, it looks exactly the same. You don't have to change it. Again, very similar to what Apple has been doing. They kind of streamline. Looks very uniform. When you bring this out, people know it's a Samsung device by the look of the camera. So I'm not really disappointed in that. And of course, if we don't talk about the specs, again, major upgrade, which is saying something because the cameras on the Galaxy S21 and 22 Ultra has been really good. So over here, in terms of the main lens, a bump from the 108 megapixel all the way to 200 megapixels. I'm just super excited to take this into a lot of recording and all this other stuff. Definitely I'll be doing a comparison video between these three anyway, and I'll be doing some 8K footage for you guys as well, because this one can record up to 8K at 30 FPS, whereas this two can record up to 8K at 24. And also we do have the usual 10 megapixel telephoto lenses, one at 3 times, one at 10 times, and we also do have the ultra wide as well, so not much changes there. And of course, if you turn on to the selfie shooters as well, we do have the 40 megapixel, but over here we do have a sort of a downgrade in terms of the megapixel, 12 megapixel, but it is an updated sensor, so you don't have to worry about it. And yeah, that's one thing. And one more thing they have added here is the fact that if you go to the camera mode, which I'm going to show you in a later part. Alright, so that is it with the S23 Ultra and why I'm still very excited to check out this phone, even being an S21 Ultra user on S22 Ultra User. Of course, do stay tuned to my channel for further reviews on this and how it fares to these other two phones more in depth. And also, of course, leave a comment down below what you guys think about this new S23 Ultra. Are you looking forward to it? Tell me what phone you are actually coming from to the S23 Ultra and I will check it out. So if you guys did enjoy the video, do click the like and smash the subscribe button down below for more videos like this in the future. Do also follow me on my socials as well on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at Dr. Humperstack. So that is Dr. Humperstack. Stay safe, take care, and wash those hands.